It's like being the least hot girl in the group.
Hello everyone!
Princess the Bear here, and we're back on another local Orlando video because Dharma Fine Vittles has found a new home.
Yes, and it is in a cute little Cheney? It's a Cheney.
It's right off Old Cheney Highway, which is actually like a mile from Hato Pato, one of our favorite places to go eat. We're glad that they found a new home, and if we want to go see its new place, let's see what they got to offer this time.
I am excited, and I guess we're just gonna see what's up.
Let's go get some of those fine vittles.
Be sure to Dharma.
You heard the girl.
Dharma only has fountain drinks, so I made myself an Arnold Palmer. I feel like I made it perfectly balanced and it's super tasty. And I feel like Bear might try to steal my drink from me. I will give it 4.5 out of 5 Arnold Palmers. It's a swing and a birdie.
Give the princess options. She's gonna either order everything or a mix of the two. So an Arnold Palmer for the indecisive makes complete sense. It's honestly not that bad. Even with the Minute Maid lemonade, it's actually pretty refreshing, cooling. Even that 4 out of 5 plus. See, I'm one of those soda gremlins where I think that both Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb are equally valid and good, and I'll drink either one. So Mr. Pibb it is. It's not the 23 flavors, but it's still delicious. 3.75 out of 5 plus.
So we're going to start with these beautiful nuggies. They are honey nuggies, honey, and then they gave us honey mustard to go with. I always used to order like a side of the chicken from Dharma when we used to get it. I'm excited for this. I probably should have tried it without the sauce first. With the sauce, it's good. Wow, the sauce is good. It's definitely has like not as dense of a consistency as it did before, the chicken, and I really dig it. It's not too salty, it's not too spicy. They've definitely toned it down, I think, in the flavoring of the breading. And I'm not mad at it, though I kind of miss the old nuggets. Still really good. I will give them a 4 out of 5 chickens. They know what's cluck.
So it feels like Dharma's returned with like a whole new vibe. The menu has changed a lot since they were over Market on South. That's not a bad thing. We had a lot of different flavors now, a lot more variety. The menu feels more focused. But then like it's like sandwiches, sides, without like the sort of like offshoot stuff. Now there's some stuff we'll probably miss, but like I'm excited to try these honey nuggies with 2 E's. Not an E and a Y, 2 E's. Honey. Ooh. Okay. There's like a honey mustard to me. Like, look at the inside. That looks like chicken. Chicken. That is beautiful. And the breading on the outside. It's a little bit soft, but the flavor is undeniable. Even just in the breading itself without the mustard and with. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 claws. It's solid and tasty.
This is a new side we haven't had from Dharma before. It's a chickpea salad. This looks amazing. It almost tastes like a Persian salad, but not. I love the dill in the sauce. Everything together is super flavorful. I'm into it. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 salads. I toss this in my salad.
We have the chickpea salad. It's definitely more chickpea than salad, but you can get the salad vibe. It's like macaroni salad, but with chickpeas. That's sort of what it's looking like over here. A nice herb chickpeas in this sauce. I'm assuming it's a vegan style mayo. Let's pick this up. I agree the crunches it is dill. A couple other things. But they're so soft and like melt in your mouth. They're like little flavor bombs every time like one like smashes or mushes. It's very good. It's hard to stop eating it. Arms wet. I don't want to give it back. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
The new Dharma mac and cheese, completely different from the old Dharma mac and cheese. And I'm glad they still have it on the menu because their mac and cheese has inspired so many different versions of mac and cheese in my home that I can't help but love and appreciate it. Plus, we've always gotten mac and cheese every time we've gone to Dharma. Like, that's always one of my go-to sides. It tastes just like the mac and cheese of the past that I'm used to. The only thing is they put all the cheese on the bottom and then they put the macaroni on top, so it's not really well mixed. But if you mix it yourself, you're in for a real treat. 3 out of 5 mac and cheeses, maybe 3.5 actually. It is really tasty, like tastier than any mac and cheese you could find at Disney at a festival. It's good.
I love the return of the portion size of this mac and cheese more than anything. We love getting it to go, but sometimes the portions seem a bit small. Now they seem like they're back to true form and like filled. I'm just gonna dig at the bottom because there's a lot of cheese sauce at the bottom. But like these are like filled to the brim with boats, and you can dig down. So I'm not complaining about like the cheese sauce, but look at that. It looks cheesy and beautiful, and look, breadcrumbs on top. I don't make mac and cheese looks as good at home. Okay. The cheese sauce has more of like a savory kick, like the way it's seasoned. But you can't tell me, a non-vegan, that's not mac and cheese. It feels home style, homemade, and I'm loving it. Ooh, very good. That 3.75 out of 5 bells.
Cheesy Hommies were like my go-to to-go item every time we went to Dharma. Like I had to have them. They always had like a nice little line of hot sauce on them with way too many large scallions, which the scallions have returned. And these taste exactly like I remember with the hot sauce and everything. Oh yeah. 5 out of 5 potatoes. This is the way. At least they're not burnt anymore. Because the last few times we went before they closed, it was just burnt all the time. This is like return of the classic that we always loved and appreciated.
Return of the cheesy homies. Nice, cute potatoes with the hot sauce. Now, the one thing is, they have an array of sauces now. You can get any of the sauces on the side, drizzle those over any of the sides that you want as well. I think they have like, what is it, 6, 8, 7 sides that you can get. Regular buffalo cheesy homies is more enough for us, but mix and match. I love the ability to like customize it to how you would like it. I kind of like the punch of the green onions with like the hot sauce. It just fits for some reason. They feel like an old homie. One you haven't seen in like 2 years, you lock eyes. History is nothing. That's what this is. 4 out of 5 plus.
This is an item that they're testing that they just gave to us when we ordered Brussels sprouts. They used to have Brussels sprouts on their old menu, so I'm kind of glad that we got to have them. We are huge fans of Brussels sprouts, so this was like a big welcome surprise. Oh my gosh. They're cooked perfectly. Not too, they're not overcooked, they're not undercooked. They're like literally at that Goldilocks perfect with the seasonings, and there's like these spicy like salt on it that's just really tasty. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a Princessities item. You need to eat these Brussels sprouts. You need them in your life, and I don't want to share them with Bear. It's just, I want all the chips.
Now that is a beautiful pile of Brussies, nice and roasted and crisp. Little mini cabbages. Where do we start? Ooh. Okay. They have like a very subtle salty sweet thing going on. I like the seasoning over top and the way that they're roasted. It's like not burnt, it's still a little bit crisp, but you can still get like the soft of the Brussie. I'm not sure what they're testing because it feels finished to me. It tastes like a delicious roasted Brussie. I could eat chips of this all day long. It really does feel like your friend's home cooking here, like the literally Southern fine metals. It's sort of like Southern/Indian fusion flair that they're known for. Hitting on all cylinders. 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Some beautiful fried pickles with a little ranch drizzle. Now, I've always been a fried zucchini person. Having moved to the South, they do fried pickles, and I'm enjoying it. The ranch that they make is like dill forward, and I really like that. I like the breading on the pickles. I think they're tasty and tangy. They're not soggy. This is a fine victual. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a Princessities item. You need to get this in your life right now.
Princess acts like she's a Southern girl. She's just a Southern California girl, not a Southeast United States girl. But either way, fried pickles, yes, they're a delicacy. I think probably only second to gator tail, but this is the vegan video, so I don't know what I'm talking about that. Look at that, nice and breaded, evenly all the way around. You don't get like the half-fried pickles where they didn't fry them correctly, so the breading's like half on. I appreciate that. With a nice dip. I think the added dill and the ranch just drives home the dill pickle friedness of it. It's like doubling down on the dill and not in a bad way. It still very much tastes like ranch. Still very much tastes like a fried pickle. It's just giving you more of a flavor bomb. It does not miss. It is literally flawless. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 flaws. I'd actually like to try these with like one of the buffalo sauces. I think that would have been pretty good, like a spicy fried pickle. But again, you can mix and match. That's what's best about their new menu is the ability to mix and match so many different things that they have.
This huge monstrosity of a sandwich is something I wish I could have at Disney, but I cannot, alas. It is a giant vegan chicken sandwich. Since I cannot have my plant-based tuna sandwich at Disney anymore, I'm glad I have this. This is Caesar flavored with a vegan cheese and the pickled onions and capers and all the good things. I don't think I've ever had a vegan chicken sandwich taste more like a real chicken sandwich than this chicken sandwich. This is amazing. With the cheese, which I don't usually like chicken on cheese, perfect. The capers I thought would be weird, but they're like the perfect tart. This is the perfect chicken sandwich. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a Princessities item, and I guess Dharma is a necessity in life again. I'm really happy about that.
So a Caesar chicken sandwich was not exactly what I was expecting coming here. But I'm liking that they're trying a lot of different things. You just look at it, it's covered. Tons of capers, tons of their Caesar dressing, the pickled onions, a huge piece of chicken. The likes we haven't seen since like Winter Park Biscuit. Interesting. The crunch and the texture of the chicken, immaculate. Like almost spot on. Like, the breading is perfect. Chicken is a little bit salty. The flavor is there. I wouldn't really think that was anything other than chicken if you had told me otherwise. I don't get any sort of like that plant-based undertone. It tastes like a chicken Caesar sandwich, and like using the capers to sort of make up for like that, like a fake anchovy sort of flavor, like in the Caesar. Perfect. 5 out of 5 plus. I wish I had gotten this one.
This is the Georgia Peach, which Bear and I are going to call the Shell because we love our friend Rochelle from Foolish Morgans, but also Ron from Hollywood Brown Derby Bar was the one that would not stop gushing about this burger specifically, and he said we needed to eat it immediately, so we literally left our conversation with Ron and came here. So Ron, that was like eating barbecue soaked in peach jam and a maple syrup with a char. That was incredible. Orangebird who? Dharma has definitely upped the ante on their burgers. This is amazing. This is also a 5 out of 5. This is a Princess Cities item. It's a peach.
So the Georgia Peach. Now, replicating beef and steak is one of those really like hard things to do. That's why like it's taking too long to get things like Impossible and Beyond Meat. Chicken is also don't want that easy, but I feel like Dharma's already mastered chicken. They're just sort of elevating that. But for them to have a burnt ends sandwich, like a barbecue burnt ends, and then to smother it in like peach jam is not only brave, it's bold. Let's hope the sandwich tastes just the same. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried when it said burnt ends. I was worried that it was gonna be some faux meat-like thing that was going to completely kill the sandwich for me. I was wrong. This is their burnt ends. Like perfectly charred, you still got the meaty texture to it, the flavor. It tastes like beef. And then to go deep with that peach jam, it's like this savory, sweet decadence that I haven't had since like the opposite end of a chicken and waffles. Like that's the level of like sweet and savory it is. That's amazing. I can't really see ordering another chicken sandwich from here again as long as this exists. That's how good it is. Ron, not that Ron watches our videos, but Ron, you made a good choice. We literally left, like the princess said, Hollywood Studios, went home, changed, came here to eat this, and he was online. I can see why he was so enamored with this dish. 5 out of 5 thoughts on the Bear's Tasty's list. It's time for people to come back to Dharma. I know they've been gone a while. The move is the move, but the new spot's much nicer. The food is even better than it was before. I can't really see any reason not to come here.
Have a nice and beautifully salted fry. This fry definitely passes the fry test. Seasoned nicely, but a little too salty. Probably the biggest letdown of this whole table, but I'm not mad at that. 2 out of 5 fries. Still a tasty fry though.
If fries are the weakest thing on this menu, that's an okay problem to have. Like honestly, fries are fries. You can only do so much with fries, but you also have very good dipping. I'm just gonna do. Brent's already did the fry test. I just want to do like a trio. I'm like a 3 fry kind of person. Oh. A little on the salty side, not as crispy as I would expect, but they have been sitting for a little bit. I want to dip these in this honey mustard. Oh yeah. That's the way to go. Fries to dip. They're perfect with dippable fries. Especially with the saltiness. and the honey mustard. They're okay fries. Everything else in here is fantastic, which makes them look bad by comparison. But it's like being the least hot girl in the group. It's fine. 3 out of 5 plus. Dharma Fine Vittles is definitely coming back out swinging for the crown of one of the best plant-based restaurants in all of Orlando.
Vast improvement from before, and I think I'm going to be harassing Bear to come here a lot more than I did up until the leading months before they closed.
Yes, with the name change, with the move, I finally feel like they're coming into their own as a restaurant and sort of like just being themselves. They're having fun with it. The staff is great. The new location is great. Even Valhalla Bakery there, if we'd had room, we would have got some there. And this is a much better setup than I think they had on Market on South. And I need you guys to come visit and show them some love. So I need to know when you plan to come visit Dharma Fine Vittles in the comments below. If there's a reason why you don't feel like you should come, I also need to hear that so I can convince you otherwise.
They make their own barbecue sauce now.
That they do. And their own ranch. So, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, of course, the comments is always a good place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might yeet himself into Valhalla.
That actually doesn't sound that bad. But you heard the girl.
Rude.